Hey everybody, it's game 7. I don't know about you, but I'm nervous. So game 7, I got all my usual stuff. Um, and the Habs are going to win tonight. So Hangout starts now. All right. So Montreal in Buffalo. Yeah, I mean, they've been a better road team than they've been at home, that's for sure. But it's the same thing for Buffalo. So I've got I've got some news. I've got my usual stats. I also have a poem that I wrote that I am going to read here. And I also have this here. Let's guess the score contest. Guess the score of the game and the first goal scorer of the game. And you can pick one guy from each team to accomplish that feat. If you are the first person in the chat with the correct guess, you win $15 off a purchase at the merch store. My guess tonight is 4-3 Habs. I think it's going to be tight. May go to overtime. I think Caulfield I got the check mark on the wrong side there. I forgot to move it. My apologies. Josh Doan, or Cole Caulfield. So Caulfield or Doan. 4-3 Habs. Ignore where that check mark is. And leave your guesses in the chat. And good luck to everybody. All right. Montreal is 16-9 in game 7s all time. They are 5-2 on the road in the playoffs, and the Sabres are 2-4 at home in the playoffs this year. And they've been outscored 22-15 at home, the Sabres in the playoffs. Montreal needs to set the tone early. Set the tone from Shorzy. First goal is big. Be great if they can get the first goal and not have to chase the lead from the beginning of the game. Ivan Demidov is on a 4-game point streak and has 2 goals, 4 assists, 6 points in the series. The penalty kill absolutely needs to bounce forward, as Coach Marty says. Tonight, can't give up 4 power play goals again. 4 power play goals. You'll see it screwed their numbers and really up Sabres' power play percentage. And the power play could be key tonight because if it gets physical and there's penalties, should be. The power play could be the key to getting a win here. Habs are 5-0 in these playoffs after a loss. 5-0 after a loss. And, we got enough people. I'm going to read the poem before I get to all the game stats. It's not long. It won't take long. It's called Shuffle Off Again to Buffalo. The Habs blew the game last night. I wrote this right after. The score was 8-3. If you could only see one game, that was not the game to see. The Sabres, facing elimination, were ready from the start. The Habs were ready in the first, but then did not play smart. 3-2 Habs after the first. 3 goals on their first 3 bids. Chasing Lion from the net. Not bad from these young kids. Ukko-Pekka came in and shut the door, and that was all she wrote. The refs were bad, but the Habs were too. No need to sugarcoat. So we'll shuffle off again to Buffalo to achieve a Game 7 win. I think that's exactly what they'll do, much to the Sabres' chagrin. Atlantic Division champions, Montreal will be crowned. Habs fans will cheer and send them off to play in the 3rd round. Awesome. Let's hope that happens. And I hope I didn't jinx them. All right, refs tonight suck. The refs tonight suck. They suck every night, but they suck tonight maybe more than ever. Jean-Hébert and Wes McCauley. It's like every game is just worse. We'll see. We'll see what it's like tonight. Players to watch in these playoffs that are in this game. For points, it's Lane Hudson for Montreal, 13 points. Tage Thompson for Buffalo, 15. Goals, Newhook with 6 and Thompson with 5. And assists, Hudson with 11 and Thompson with 10. Stats, team stats for the playoffs so far. Power play percentage, 23.5 for Montreal and 20.8 for Buffalo. So those 4 power play goals really brought that up. I think 5%. Penalty kill percentage, Montreal's dropped a lot, 73.6, and Buffalo 78. Face-off percentage, 54.8 for Montreal, third in the playoffs, and 44.9 for Buffalo. Goals for per game, at 7th in the 3.08 for Montreal and 3.42 for Buffalo. That's 5th. They moved up a bit. Goals against per game, 2.77 for Montreal, 8th, and 3 even for Buffalo, 9th. Goalies tonight are Jacob Dobish, 259 goals against and a 906 save percentage. Wasn't great for Fowler coming in, 716 goals against and a 500 save percentage. But I don't blame him at all on that. I really don't. That game was gone anyway. And Ukko-Pekka Luukkonen, 3-2. That's not who I wanted tonight, I'll tell you that. 336 goals against and an 875 save percentage. But in the second game that he played, right, he came in, had a really good game. They won. Second game, we got to him. He came in relief of Lyon early, so it was mostly him. And hopefully this will be a repeat where we get to him, and hopefully nice and early. Lines for tonight. Sabres, Norris, Benson, and Thompson. McLeod, Doan, and Tuck. Hellenius, Zucker, and Quinn. Krebs, Greenway, and Mallenstein. Pairings are Dahlin and Samuelson. Byram and Power. And Metza and Timmins. So Zach Metza, was he in the last game? He might have been. Wasn't on the projected list last time, but Habs lines are Suzuki, Caulfield, Slap, Evans, Newhook, Demidov, Deneau, Texier, Anderson, Doc, Bolduc, and Veleno. Pairings are Matheson, Carrier, Gooley, Hudson, Jack-Eye, Dobson, and those are not the pairings. So, Dobson will be with, I don't know how it'll be exactly, but that's not the pairings. Arbor, Jack-Eye, and Dobson are not going to be paired together. So I can guarantee you that. All right, let's see what you guys are saying as we are getting close to the start of this game. Bay-Bye, first one in this day in 1986. Brian Scrudlin scores the fastest OT goal, 9 seconds into OT. I remember that game. That was in, you said 86, against Calgary, I do believe, in the finals, no? Or it could have been earlier, but that was that year we won the Cup. Bay-Bye also has 4-2 Habs, Caulfield, or Tuck. And also, Canadiens have won 7 of their last 8 games, 7. And they won one of them. It was against Tampa, obviously. Randy. Hey, Randy. 3-1 Habs. Anderson with that goal, and with the first goal. And he's not giving them one for the other team because they're not going to score the first goal. Mary Jo. Habs 4-2. Evans or McLeod. Moki. 5-3 Habs. Anderson or Benson. Phil is in the house. Galley is not in, at least on my projected list. 6-4. Deneau if Galley's not in. Thomas, hey Thomas. 5-4 Habs, Caulfield, or Tuck. And Huzu, they've been the better team in 5 of those 6 games. Their fate is in their hands. They're going to have to earn their destiny and live with it. And oddly, he's talking about the Sabres. I don't know. No, he's not talking about the Habs. Bruce, hey Bruce. 4-2 Habs, Nick or Tage. David, 4-2 Habs, Hudson or Benson. And Bruce also says Habs score first for the first time. I don't think it's the first time in the series. They haven't done it often. JFed, hopefully Montreal pulls their heads out of their butts tonight. Got to play their best game. Game 6 was embarrassing, yeah. No doubt there. Huzu, oh man, both those officials should have been set down after round 1, before round 1. JFed, Veleno or Kapanen for the first goal. Kapanen's not in. No, I'm sorry, Veleno out, Kapanen in. Oh, Kapanen in, Veleno out? Well, there you go. Oh, there you go. All right, so that might. I mean, hopefully that Kapanen will just get a spark from that, and I don't know where he's lining up, but maybe Demidov gets us an extra spark from that too. Habs 6'5", Demidov or Thompson says Cosmic. Mark, Habs will take the game tonight 5-2. Hudson will score the first goal of the game. And we'll keep rolling. Dobish will bounce back tonight. I hope you're right. I mean, he usually does when they lose, and the Habs do too when they lose. So, at least so far in these playoffs. Kapanen listed as 3C, so not lining up with Demidov. So we'll see if that gives him a spark or what. Wonder if Veleno quitting on that play after he got hit got him sat. Could be. Or they were just looking for, who are they going to take out of the lineup? Probably it was going to be Veleno. Kind of surprised maybe that Galley isn't getting in there, but I'm going to trust them that they know what they're doing. Veleno did take a headshot, so maybe that's why he's out. This is very possible. I'm not sure where Matt is right now, but I'm sure he's going to be joining me soon. He didn't send me a message that I know of. Oop. So I hope all is well with Matt. Otherwise, I got the game on the TV, so I won't be like 30 seconds behind. Anyways, game 7, Matt, sorry, but I'm going to be watching it on there. Like looking at, how can you not? I don't want to be 30 seconds behind. Who the hell is that dude? Awesome. All right, let's go back to you guys. Cam, hey Cam. Montreal better do the right thing tonight. Well, we're going to threaten them. That's not the right attitude. I certainly hope they will. But we'll see. Nothing I can do about it. And we are underway. We are underway. Try to keep the nerves in check tonight. And hopefully Montreal gets off to a quick start. Go to early icing call against the Sabres. Hopefully the refs won't be assholes tonight. I think it said 7-1 record in their last game 7s, Montreal. In their last 8 game 7s, I should have said. Come on, boys. Let's get one early. Another whistle. Offside. Penalty. What's going on? Too many men. What happened there? I dare say that was an offside. Sabres are 1-6 all time in game 7. The refs better not screw us again. All those high stick, no calls last game was a total disgrace. They're a total disgrace every game, the refs. Let's hope they keep the total disgrace down to a minimum. We can hope. One minute, we've had an icing, offside, and now another offside. In 1 minute, less than that. 2 seconds less. So the Habs scored a first goal exactly once in this series. New hook in the game 2. That's the one thing the Sabres have, I feel, going in, is they've been getting the first goal. This is an extremely slow start. There's already been 4 whistles. We're a minute 2 in. Crazy. Like they don't want to get. They all nervous, man. And now we're getting some play. Come on, guys. Keep that puck in there. Let's get a good opportunity at least. That puck came out. That puck didn't come out. Wow. Matheson tripping over his own 2 feet. Matheson and Gooley playing together. Opportunity there. For Kapanen too, right to the side of the net. That puck came out. Somebody's in. There, Matthew. Oh, you can't hear me. He'll be joining in a sec. The Walter Cup. Who is Walter that gave a cup? What surprised me is the absence of fines or hearings on Valeno's injury, probably since it was non-call. That led to a goal. The NHL wants to stand by the referees. Yeah, and of course. Hey, Guru. And no score yet. You can give a guess.
I was having computer problemos.
No worries.
But we're cool now. Ooh, excuse me.
No excuse for you. That's weird. All right, what do we got going now? Made ribs today. Where's mine? So I'm getting them in the first intermission. Awesome, Phil. I hope they're good. Not that I'm not expecting any, obviously. All right, we're still no score, almost 4 minutes in, and 1 shot apiece. That's where we're at. Don't look, Matt.
Oh, I'm not. I don't. I'm on the game window right here. I'm not even looking at the chat.
All right, but Phil has. He's the only one that is still in the running.
Oh, nice!
Phil Deneau gets the
pinball.
First goal.
Oh, pinball!
Yes, sir.
There we go.
Goal. Off his skate. Oh, are they going to challenge that? Because he didn't kick that. Go, Phil, go. I dare say, though, it's going to be challenging to get your score at 6-4, though. Yeah, he caught that, too. There, but the game is underway, so there's no challenge. Oh yeah, okay. I'm hearing it on the. Okay, that's why I'm screwed up. They didn't challenge. 1-0. They got that first goal. That's what they needed to do. Exactly what they needed to do. Oh, Thomas, are you just getting? I thought I said hi to you before. Maybe I got the wrong person. That'd be funny. Yeah, Phil, Buffalo did try to simulate they're on the road, but it won't work. And there must be a lot of red shirts in there, I would think, tonight. It's Monday night, maybe not as many as it might. There's not as many as last time, I don't think. It wasn't a distinct kicking motion. You're right on that. Anyways, they didn't challenge. They didn't challenge. That's what matters. Okay.
Oh, Lane Hudson's
got it. Go.
Oh,
it's a shot.
That was a good shot.
Yep. Habs are tossing
big hit.
Pucks.
Oh, pinballed again. That's no, it wasn't loose. Jesus, Pekka fucking sliding all over the place.
Ukko-Pekka. So rare to have a player try and kick it in. It in so unintuitive. Depending on the player, though, Phil.
Oh, did you hear that? The league would have had a review it. The Sabres can't challenge for it. You can't challenge for a kick.
You can't challenge that?
You cannot challenge for a kick. That review is going to come from Toronto.
Oh. Did not know that.
But I agree with Cosmic. Like, maybe a slight flick, but there's no. I mean, he's just like it's just deflecting.
It wasn't a distinct kicking.
No, I mean maybe like a itty bitty baby flick, but
and
nothing where like he didn't. Yeah,
he was trying to like get the puck with his blade, but he missed it. So like that could have just happened just from that. I don't disagree. That was a good goal. So rare. No, JJ. Good evening, JJ. So, do we see the early trend? What is the early trend? Did I miss something? You see an early trend? Now, JJ, I'm not sure what you're talking about, but if you tell me what you see, maybe I have seen it. Hit causes turnover. We score. Hit causes turnover. Creates a chance. You're talking about being physical, and that creates turnovers and chances. Yeah, no, that's fine. And Montreal can do that. Montreal, I know last game we had more hits than they did. I think the game before that it was them. But yeah, I mean, hit them. Should always be physical, especially in the playoffs. All right, so we're 6.5 minutes in on there. 5 shots to 2 for Montreal, 1-0 Montreal. You got a hard on for the check. That just sounds weird, JJ. Sorry. We didn't do anything after the first period in Game 6, man. And listen, that could happen here again. I hope not. They got to play a 60-minute game. There's no doubt. And they got to get more than 9 shots. Oh, well, I would be surprised if you weren't a little nervous, JJ. I think we
Dude,
all are.
I was a lot more nervous than I thought I would be, like all
Yeah.
day.
Sabres didn't win the toughest division by a fluke, but they also didn't win it by they didn't run away with it. Montreal was right there. So, but yeah, I mean, that's not, but okay. It's tough with two feeds going at the same time. Game 6, you were sick in bed nearly all day. They played like I felt, says Suzu. Well, let's hope that has an effect there, Suzu. Okay, Bruins fan here. Honestly, rooting for anyone but Montreal to win the cup. Out of respect, though, for the greatest NHL team of all time. Okay, but so what are you saying exactly? Are you Cam under a different name? Kilo Flirt jersey is giving me nightmare memories of too many men on the ice, as it should. The color of your shoelaces has an impact. I mean, skate laces. Yeah, by the way, welcome to the channel there, respectful Bruins fan. I should have said that myself. Hey there, Robert. Let's go in there. I don't know which one to watch. Jesus. Slav needs to have a better game than last one, that's for sure.
Oh yeah, he was really, really bad. Saturday he was awful. Although I do kind of like what I'm seeing a little bit in terms of like Slap just did it. Just throw pucks on net. If they come out, you get it in front. Just throw it on net because you're gonna catch Ukko-Pekka-Luukkonen and sleeping.
Yeah, for sure. They got throw pucks at him. That's for sure. Dobish with the save over there. It's coming. It's coming. I think it's only 24 seconds different.
That's not too bad. Oh, great save. Really great save.
Good passing, man. Ooh.
A couple of good defensive plays there by Hudson.
Dobish looks like he is playing well.
Whoa! Dobish almost shit himself there with the puck. The puck took a weird bounce. He went, whoa!
Yep, but he's sharp tonight, at least.
Oh, yeah, no.
He's bounced back from the last.
Nice, quick reaction, but it's just one of those weird bounces. Friggin' end walls, dude.
He definitely bounced
one of
back.
those weird bounces.
Yeah. But it's good to see when the way they, as Marty says, bounce forward. They one bad game, and it's especially these playoffs. It's just one bad game. The next game been a good one. Last time they lost 2 games in a row was mid-March, I think I saw. March 14th and 15th. Back-to-back games. A notification, something on the merch store. There is an out of stock notice. Okay, tell me what product. Does it mean they sold a bunch of them? I doubt that. That's what my text was. All right. I'll take another goal from Dano, Phil. No problem. All right, back from commercial.
The days make it 31%.
Well, the Habs are starting to have a little bit of trouble getting out of their own zone. Second time now that I've noticed it. All right, slap.
Oh, man. Rob Caulfield again.
I know.
Oh, man.
Good save there. Freaking Luukkonen, man.
Hey, no, look. It's can credit him, man. That was a great save. Great save.
Right there, Caulfield with a glorious chance twice. Delay a game penalty. Montreal going on the power play. Let's see if they can get one here. Man, that Caulfield chance. You can't ask for a better goddamn chance. Delay a game, Benson. You think we're 10 minutes behind or something? We think you're wrong. Come on, boys. Take some shots. Yeah. 25 seconds left on the power play over there. Come on.
Oh man, a good opportunity. Debbie fucking blew his head. Jeez.
I can't say.
Suzuki. Slap. Oh. Bolduc just missed the net. Hudson. Bolduc. Back to Hudson. Hudson's going to hold.
There. Not there.
Oh,
Coming. No, it's coming. It's
Suzuki.
there.
Bolduc scores! Oh my lord, what a shot!
What a show. Is that Bolduc?
Zachary Bolduc.
Bolduc. Zach Bolduc makes it 3. No, I wish 2-0. That's what you want to see. Is that a power play goal? So as Cam's saying, power play is a snooze fest. They scored, and he has to take that back. Veleno is not in. Veleno is not in.
I think Veleno's got a concussion.
Yeah, Kapanen's in his place. So we're getting down to, okay, on one screen, down to 5 minutes left. What the hell happened there? Oh, taxi. Oh, big save by Luukkonen. Fuck.
Oh,
Good save, Luukkonen.
that was a real good save.
Yeah, Luukkonen's playing well, but we still got 2 past him. So
That shot by Bolduc was ridiculous. That was a fucking snipe.
yeah, that was a rocket. Was it right at the end of the power play? I don't know, Cam. 2 seconds left. Well, it's power play. So, okay, well, basically around 4 minutes left, depending between the 2 screens. That's good block there by
Carrier, great defense.
Carrier, good block there. Yep, Buffalo falling into that hole in the games where we blow them out. Hopefully that's what's going to happen. Knock wood.
Yeah, Texier kind of hit the. Luukkonen really, the way he saved that, he took up all the net. Texier hit the post.
No, to me, Texier hit his pad. I thought he hit his pad. It was a good
Well,
save.
they showed the
to me.
replay. He hit the post. He hit
Oh,
like
he hit
the
the
side of the
post?
post.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay, but still, it was a good.
No, I mean that's right. No,
he
you gotta
caused
credit
that,
Luukkonen for that, for getting down and taking away the bottom of the. Because if he's not quick enough, that slide.
Yeah, he slides that in. Yeah, beautifully. Yeah. I like this first period for Montreal, but we saw how the last game went. I can't be comfortable with it yet. But I like the way they're trending in this game. Oh, nice stick there by Doc. Watch. It's coming. Right there. What a nice little stick play right there. No?
Yeah, nice little poke check.
Changes the whole thing. Gets the puck out, basically. Yeah, I definitely like
how. Whoa, Gooley, what a hit! Beauty,
yeah, awesome, and they got to keep doing that. 41 hits so far in the playoffs, nice.
Well, we got more shots than the last game 7. That's good.
Oh, true. We got 2 more than the last game 7 already. We're good. We're good. They got enough shots to win. Just keep doing what they're doing, man. We saw how quickly the game turned the last game, so they just got to keep doing this, man. Pile up them goals if they can. I kind of like the way they're playing in this game so far over how the start was the last game. I kind of like the way they're playing. This looks like they can maintain this all game and win. Hey, Chicago Joe. Yeah, Huzu, that's 100% true. Get them frustrated, take advantage. They've been able to beat them handily when they frustrate them.
Little offside there.
Yeah. So far, though, I mean, they're executing well. And, they've got this period. Let's see if they can continue one period at a time.
Dude, I swear to God, Lane Hudson, every game he plays, he just joins the ranks of the all-time greats. His assist tonight, he's now the 5th player in Habs history to record a 6-game assist streak during a single postseason. The other 4, Jacques Lemaire, Larry Robinson, Frank Mahavlich, and Henri Richard.
Nice. Oh, Hudson's going to be, by the end of his career, he's going to be up at the top, right up there with all the greats on this that have played for the Habs. Roughest scene in the NHL as a player and coach for 50 years and has never won a cup. This is very true. This is very true. Hudson already a superstar. That is true. He already is a superstar, I think. Can he be whatever's beyond that? I don't know. Will he end up being generational? I don't know if he'll be generational, but he's going to be close. I think he's going to have a hell of a career. Yeah, that was a good analysis.
Jesus, nobody was within like 10 fucking feet of Phil Deneau on that either.
But good analysis there. That was good work by Anderson. You guys aren't seeing what we're seeing on the American feed, but good work by Anderson on that last goal to block out a guy. Cosmic, I agree with you. I agree with you. It's not horrible though in this game, but they've had a couple of incidents yet where they can't get out of their zone. You're 100% right. But listen, as long as they dominate on the other side and Dobish saves the day, that's been the game, not the game plan, but that's been how it's going mostly. But the first period ends.
That's a quick period.
It's 2-0 after one period of play. Yes, sir. I like them numbers. Now the key is they got to not let the Sabres back in this game. That's going to be the key. It doesn't mean the Sabres aren't going to score a goal. I don't think that's going to happen exactly, but if they can limit them, and they have, and then pour some more into the other net, that would be awesome. But so far, so good. I think if they play their game, play hard all game, that's going to make it their game. That didn't come out very well, but you know what I'm saying. All right, so we got the intermission here. So what do you guys think of that first? What do you think? How do you think the rest of this game is going to go? I basically gave you my opinion. What do you guys say? And by the way, if you haven't given that thumbs up a press there, give that thumbs up a press. And if you're new to the channel, please hit that subscribe button. I'd appreciate that. Knock on wood, we've stayed out of the box. It's early yet, though, Cosmic. But you're right. I mean, if they can continue to do that, right? Stay out of the box. Frustrate the Sabres. Sabres probably will take some penalties, probably. Yeah. Hopefully you can capitalize on maybe a power play or two, another one or two. And, just keep working.
I'll be right back.
Yeah. Just keep working, man. Work that puck in deep. Get out of your zone. You got to be a little better in the defensive zone. But I think that's a good game plan. Just go forward with that. But don't stop working hard. Smart decisions with the puck. It's going to be food commercials all night. I'm hungry, and I didn't prepare well. I mean, I've got food that I can make, not that I want to make. You know what I mean? I'm going to eat some garbage food after because I didn't prepare well today because I was nervous for the damn game and all that. Ugh. What are you going to do? Keep playing this game, the same game, for 40 more minutes. Don't do any of that stupid shit. Let's just do that. We'll just encompass it all with don't do stupid shit. and definitely no stupid penalties. Now, that's easy to say with the refs. Don't know if that's going to be easy to do, though, for them to stay out of the box. We'll have to see. So far, so good. First period, refs were good. It's the third period that really worries me with the refs. So we shall see. Maybe the refs will get a little bit better as the playoffs go along. Maybe that's what's happening. They haven't been horrible the last few games, but in saying that doesn't mean they've been good. They just haven't been horrible. Hey there, Electric. How's it going? Go Habs, go. A lot of excitement for this game. My nerves are still there, but with a 2-0 lead after two, it's a little less. Seeing the way the Habs are playing and how the Sabres are reacting and whatever, a little bit less nerves. And Dobish seems to be really on his game, so that's even less nerves. So, yeah, I mean, I'm happy with the start, that's for sure. What's going to happen in the second? Honestly, I'm asking for your opinions and all that. I don't freaking know what's going to happen. It's so hard to tell with this team sometimes. But yes, born to be a Hab. So far, so good. And you know what? In game 7, that's not so bad. That is so far, so good. We couldn't say that in the last game 7 against Tampa. That's for sure. This one looks much more promising. Renegade Man, agreed. Whoever was doing that, it was I don't remember. It was the game hadn't even started. They're singing "Ole Ole." Are you kidding me? That's who we should blame for the last, right? But I mean, the fans here that are Habs fans, I doubt they're going to do that. I hope they don't. Who's still on edge? This team has the ability to go in the tunnel, and another team comes out. I know, and so do the Sabres, kind of, right? Or they at least have the ability to take advantage of that if Montreal does that. But Electric's right. We're road warriors, and the Sabres kind of the same because they have been better on the road than at home. So it's the same situation. Montreal needs to take advantage of that. You have to imagine Buffalo's going to respond. Cam, of course. I can't see Buffalo coming out in the second and just being like, oh, game's over and we're just going to go. They're going to, of course. What's his name? Ruff is probably chewing them out a little bit. Or at the very least, setting them straight on what they've been doing wrong. We'll see. Do I think Montreal is ill prepared for that? No, I don't think so. I think they'll be well prepared for what Buffalo is going to come out like. And if Montreal can, knock on wood here, get the next goal, I think it really it's a hit to the Sabres' confidence at that point, I would have to think. No fancy plays. Don't get like that. You're right. Kiss hockey. Keep it simple, stupid. Because Buffalo will take advantage of that and maybe force a turnover that'll lead to a goal. Anyway, so far so good. I there's no need to be like I'm not going to be negative of how they may come out. They may until there's a need to be negative, but I kind of think it's going to be a little different in this game. My worry was how Buffalo was going to start the game. And that worry didn't come to fruition, so I have a lot more confidence going for the rest of the way. got Subban on one screen interviewing Bolduc. And then I got the panel of mostly idiots over there, I'll say. I know it might be stupid to say, but his English is pretty good, Bolduc. You guys aren't seeing because it's on ESPN. His English is pretty good for a kid his age. Now, I don't know if that's because maybe he didn't spend his whole life in Quebec. I don't know who his dad is. I don't know what his situation was as a kid growing up. But I know he spent time in the St. Louis organization. I know all that, but I'm just surprised how good his English is. I don't know why I get surprised sometimes when the French players speak really good English. When I was young, most French players didn't speak well in English. It's really changed. It's really changed in the 40 years since then, 45. Hey, Devin. I'll be back on camera in a minute, by the way, guys. Montreal wins the Stanley Cup. Will you be surprised? That's a fair question. I will, to some extent, be surprised. Yes. I don't expect them to win a cup. No. I have it in my bracket that they will win the cup, but I mean that's just a bracket. That doesn't mean that much. But I would be a little bit surprised. Not like oh my god, but I would be a little surprised. I don't expect them to win a cup. I hope they will. I don't really expect it. And if the Montreal wins, Toronto Maple Leafs fans will be angry about that. Do I care? Do I care if Leafs fans are angry? Not at all. Renegade Man, I remember when Marc-Andre Fleury came to the league, his English was terrible. No, I'm going way farther back than that. And listen, some of the French kids, their English isn't 100%. But no, I just I don't know why it surprises me today because, the language of hockey is English. And what I mean by that is there's so many different languages from players that it's been a long time. I mean, as far as I know, always. But you speak English in practice like that, kind of any team stuff. But still, I don't know. It surprises me because growing up, like I said, you see an interview with a French player, and his English was usually pretty bad. And now it's the opposite. So, just like when I was a kid, most English people didn't speak French, and now it's the opposite. It's the same thing. Hey there. My eyes are back. D32. D3T, I mean. How's it going? Good to see you out there. We'll win 2 cups, in 1 year? Or you think this team? I think this team's going to be good for 10, 12 years. And I think they could win multiple. It won't be every player 10, 12 years, but this basic team. And I think they have potential to win more than 2. But I'm not saying they will 100% because it's not as easy in this league to win cups. But I think they can win 2 or more, yeah.
A half returned.
A lot of Maple Leaf fans would cheer for another American team over a Canadian team they hate. But that's a lot of the fans of the 7 Canadian teams. I won't cheer for a Canadian team necessarily just because they're Canadian. Like if the Leafs ever I'm not cheering for them ever for any reason. I don't give a shit if Canada didn't have a cup for 50 years. I'm not cheering for the Leafs for nope.
If Rick starts cheering for the Leafs, then it's not Rick. Somebody's gonna call the.
It's dementia time. Rick has gotten demented. So yeah.
So the other time, all right, Rick, you're done.
I wouldn't cheer for Ottawa.
Oh no.
I would think that's probably the only 2. and it's not because they're Ontario. The Leafs, a bit because they're from, but it's a lifelong thing. And Ottawa, because they're horrible. They're dirty and I hate them. So I would never cheer for them. The other Canadian teams, I could see cheering for them if they get in that position. Matt is in the dark. Yes, Matt. I don't know why he doesn't have an avatar, but he doesn't.
No,
Oh,
you
forgot to.
I have
see.
one. It's what I turn the
I see what you did. I get it.
Yeah.
I saw what you did. No worries. Carolina has been off for over a week now. Well over a week now. That could be good for them, but it could also be a problem for them. Who knows? We'll find out. For Montreal, if they win tonight, the thing I like about for them against a team that's been sitting, I think it'll be like 13, 14 days by the time we get to the series, is that they're in that regular rhythm of playing and it doesn't change. And you know what I mean? Yeah. Whereas Carolina's gotten out of the rhythm, so you don't know how that's going to go. You don't know. It could be great and it could be bad. So we'll see how that works for them. But I don't mind Montreal being in that rhythm and just keep going. I just hope they don't have to do 7 games every series. It's going to be tough. But anyway, Buffalo tonight, that's the only thing you've got to worry about. Don't have to worry about Carolina right now. I would be happy for any Canadian players on an American team, but that's about it. I agree with that. Yeah, I'm good with that. Unless it's a Canadian player that I hate, because there are some.
Yeah.
In Alfredson's days, I did cheer for Ottawa on occasion. Yeah, I liked Daniel Alfredson. That's the guy you could cheer for, you could like.
Oh, yeah.
And that team was different back then. It wasn't like they are now. They got that rotten culture. Well, look who their captain is. Do you see Vegas or the Habs in the finals? I don't see Vegas, to be honest with you. Remembering the last game with 3-1 after the first, I am worried a little, but we are 2-0. It's not 3-1. Andre, though, I agree. Just because they're having this great first period doesn't mean they can't turn. We talked about it already. A few people.
They got to keep their foot on the gas.
They got to keep their foot on the gas.
Night, and we don't talk about it anymore.
They're a young team, and they need to learn how to have that killer instinct. But I mean, this game 7. There's no choice. So I would hope that's not a problem.
No, like I said Saturday night, the Canadiens have already won a game 7 in these playoffs. So
yep,
a little bit of an advantage in that sense, where they kind of, they can, being kind of in control, just of their emotions, like like I feel like with Buffalo, especially if the Canadiens go 3-0, could rattle Buffalo a lot.
That's what I said. If Montreal gets the next goal, you got to think it's got to start being in the back of their heads that, oh my God, can we win this game? It's got to start getting in there a little bit. So, again, we said first period, they need the first goal. They need the first goal in the second as well. Well, I mean, not as urgently as they needed it in the first, but it would be awesome if they could do that. Habs started the playoffs with 4 straight away games, 3 in a row between rounds, and they possibly will get 3 in a row again. Wait a second. Habs started the playoffs with 4 straight away. How was that possible? Do you get this riddle, Matt?
I gotta look. Hold on.
It's a riddle. Is that a riddle, Huzu? I don't get you. How could they have started with 4 straight away games? The crowd would be out of it with another Habs goal. You got to think somewhat, right, Guru? Last game when Buffalo was leading 5-3, the Habs were really nervous based on their play. The Habs were. So, but what does that have to do with? Anyway, they're coming back for. They're just about started again. Because last 2 of the season were on the road. But you said started the playoffs with 4 straight away games. When you say started the playoffs, that means the playoffs started and they had 4 away games. 2 of them being in the regular season is not the same. That's what you threw me with.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Rick's appearance before people. Yay! No. All right, well, we're underway over there. Who's the color guy on this? Matt.
I forget.
It sounds like Gary Galley. I know it's not him, but it freaking sounds like him.
I love the guy that's doing the play-by-play though. I forget his last name, but he does college football too. He's really good at it. He's a really good play-by-play guy.
No, it's the color guy that it bugs me, but mostly because he sounds like Gary Galley.
Well, obviously Ferraro's between the benches.
Maybe it's Ferraro then.
Ray Ferraro's the guy in between the benches.
Is that the color guy? Maybe
no,
that's
I think there's another guy in the booth.
Well, whoever I'm talking about, it sounds like Gary Galley. It could be Ray Ferraro because I think last time I said that it was Ray Ferraro, and I used to like Ray Ferraro. I'm not in these playoffs. Let's see. We need the next one. Again, it would be great. But we'll survive if they get one. If Buffalo gets eliminated, they are going to have some decisions this offseason. Like what, Kev? Go look at their Puckpedia. Oh, okay. Yeah, I get it. Well, that's their problem, not ours. Were you referring to me along with Christ? Well, both Jews. So I guess that's fair. Rumor is they're going to try and move on from Norris, but they got to find a player since he is softer than where did I go? Softer than a wet sandcastle.
Say this, they're doing a much better job so far anyway at defending the front of the Dobish's net.
Yeah, I mean, so far in this period, it's fine. Buffalo did take over. They're not dominating, and this game's turned around yet.
I just mean like watch Hudson right away. Like he takes that pass right away. That's what I mean. Like they're doing a much better job of defending that area. Not like
that was a good defensive play by Hudson, without a doubt. Sabres scored, but that's only if you count that the player went in the net. There's a player in the net. I don't know how he got in there. They didn't score. So where'd the guy in the net come from? All right. I don't know what I thought I saw. That was close. I mean, that was dangerous right there. Oh, that would have been kicked in. That would have been a kicked in goal. Did you see how he kicked it? No doubt. All right, so we are 2.5 minutes into the second. Shots are 12-11 for Montreal. It's 2-0 Montreal. And they are going to get, we're going to get a 4-minute. Yeah, it's a high sticking 4-minute. Yeah. Yeah, he's bleeding, so. Norris again. Maybe he just opened up the cut from the last game, though. Because he got one last game.
Oh!
No! It's Buffalo.
No! Absolutely not. If this stays, I'm killing.
Yeah,
Like,
it's Buffalo.
no, that is not a high. That's a high stick on Buffalo. Do you see that replay?
Yeah.
The Sabres player hit him in the face.
And did you see Norris, as he was skating by his teammate, put his glove to his mouth, and he told him, "Yeah, it wasn't them that did it." I thought that's what he did, and seeing Benson did that, then yeah, there's no Habs stick anywhere near him.
No, it was Benson's stick hit him in the face.
There's not even a Habs stick anywhere near the guy.
Jesus
in
Christ.
the face area, nothing. God damn it. Wow. Krebs, Thompson, and Tuck. 0 points at home in the second round.
Well, I've said it for the most of the series. I think something's going on with Tage Thompson. Like he hasn't played like himself.
At home. He's playing fine on the road.
Yeah. Clear my throat. Oh, Duke! Oh, loose! Whoa! Look at this, got it.
Three and a half minutes so far in this second period. 2-0 Montreal, 14-12 are the shots on goal. Get him.
Oh, Kirby Dog, another nice little play with the stick there.
Man, watch this. I mean, hit the guy. Man, little guy like that, he gets in there. They don't hit him. Uh, what league is that? BL? BL. Bye. Ottawa 2-1. So Montreal is up 2-1 in games. PCWL.
PWHL.
Okay, that's
Women's
not
league.
what's there though. It says PCWL. That's why I didn't know what league you're talking about.
Or it's the PWHL. That's the women's league.
I know what that league is.
That's the game. That's what's on tonight.
Okay.
There's no PCWHL.
It
He's
says
probably saying,
PCWL. You know, what league is that? That's all.
no, I know.
Montreal doing a good job of kind of keeping Buffalo in their own zone or out of ours.
That's a good play by Demidov, too, to meet him at the line there, break that up.
Yep.
You know what I like, too, that Demidov did? Really good skating tech. He did about 3-4 little mini crossovers to stay ahead of him to keep his speed up. Really good technique there.
Yeah, that went out. Offside. Yeah, Tuck being pointless is crazy.
Yeah.
You'd have thought, and even like hits wise and all that, he's not having much effect on this series at all. And that's a surprise. So they can point to Tuck as being a reason if they lose this game tonight and the series. So far, so good in this period. As we wind down towards halfway mark in the game, I don't know. Montreal is not dominating, but you know they're well in control of their own game. Not showing too many holes in their game tonight. Yeah, itchy. Right, enough commercials. Let's get back at it. Come on. Come on, let's get this face up done. Texie taking a draw? Yikes. Yeah, that is Ray Ferraro. Yeah, you
Yep.
mentioned. Yeah. What? It's already been 12, so it'll be 15 days on the 15th day since they last played. So 2 weeks of rest. That's not good for Carolina. Good. I'm happy. But let's make it to that series.
Ooh, that was a good play by Slap to get that to Cole.
Who's do I see there's a sense of humor there, and I don't get the joke here. Thompson is a genius mathematician, though. Have you seen the geometry he used to score in Game 4? Doing that kind of calculations on the fly, clearly 210 IQ. I'm like somewhere back of my head, I've heard that before about Thompson, that he's really smart, but I think you're making a joke at the same time.
Good defense in front again. Good block. Oh, no, Dobson in front.
Nice knocking that puck away there.
A couple of real nice plays in that sequence in front of the net.
Come on.
Mikey up and out. Good. I was blocking a shitload of shots again.
Ooh, someone's hurt.
Oh, boy.
Ooh. He's getting up on his own power right now. He's on his own skates. He looks like he's going to be okay. No, it doesn't look like it, Phil. You're on the radio, though. Maybe you're, but it does on TV here. It doesn't look like it. Oof. Jesus Christ, man. You hit that hard.
Yeah, probably just got the wind knocked out of him.
Yeah, he's getting the blade changed on his skate. Yeah, I think he's be okay. But man, he was
He
going
got the
fast.
wind knocked out of him. He basically went diaphragm first into the post.
Yeah, look how fast he went in there. Jesus.
I mean, it's the force he hit. He turned the net all the way around. Almost.
Yeah,
He hit that net hard.
yeah. Starting, I mean, I don't know if I'm 100% seeing what I think I'm seeing, but starting to see signs of Buffalo getting a little frustrated, maybe.
That's good by goalie too. Stayed right with him. Look too. Use his body to knock the puck away. Good play.
Yeah, they're playing well.
Oh, good defending. Carrier, great stick there at the line. Oh, tip almost.
Oh, big save, Dobish, man, coming up. I think he made the save there. There.
Oh yeah. Fought that off. Probably caught it with the shoulder there. It was good.
Doesn't matter. He's getting there. He's really sharp tonight.
Oh yeah.
They complain. Who complained to the refs, Guru, after Andy hit the net? Attempt to injure the net. Is that what it was? Attempt to injure the net? That'd be ironic. Well, no, that wouldn't be actually, but still. I can't believe it. We're like halfway through this game and the refs have not put their thumb on the scale yet. You guys think that's coming or what? I think Montreal could put a couple of goals here, possibly go 4-0, and then I don't think the refs can do much to. It would be.
I mean, they've done a good job so far
obvious.
of letting them play. Like the only penalty is the one that you have to call. It's puck over the glass. Like, you know.
But in a 2-0 game, it just takes one bad call to maybe turn it around. That's.
But even that, like when they called that high stick, though, they called it a double minor to review it. You know what I mean?
Oh, that I know. Yeah.
Away. Like that was.
Yeah, no, I get that.
You know what I mean? Like that was.
Yeah, so
that
far,
was
so
good
good
on them to call it so they could review it.
So far, so good. Maybe because it's getting to the third round, They've been told to do a better job. Stop the cheating for the other team. All of a sudden, I don't know, but this game, honestly, I haven't seen anything where you can say, bad on the refs, right? They've been good tonight for some reason. But still, third period's not here yet. We'll see if they keep that up all the way through the game. I don't know if it's whistles in the pocket because they've called a couple of penalties already. Teams it's game 7, they're not going to be doing stupid things. You don't want to take a penalty in game 7. That could be cost you the game. So it's probably a little bit of that. And they're just waiting for the third period to cheat. It's the refs. Makes for a much more enjoyable game when we're not screaming at the refs for a stupid call. A 5-game point streak for Evans. I didn't know that. Oh, good goaltending, man. Boom.
Nice.
2 nice saves there.
Oh, yeah.
Dobich is playing
Nice,
well.
calm, and cool, too. You notice, like, he wasn't flopping around. He just stayed square. Detroit could see the puck.
Yeah, he's really playing with confidence.
I got to say, too, I really like the goalie coach. Like, I was reading a lot into, like, obviously the game, the first,
when they didn't pull him.
Game 5 when they didn't pull him, and it was the goalie coach.
I know.
The goalie.
I know
Marty
that.
asked him. The goalie coach said, "No, leave him, and he's good."
Yeah.
Period. End of story.
They deferred to because Marty said if there's one position, it's not the best it's the goalie.
But I really,
So
I mean, it shows. Like, this is a really good goalie coach. I mean,
he is.
He's done a lot of great work with Dobich.
Yeah, he knows Dobich well.
Yeah. I know Baldwinsville, New York. I actually have a few buddies that live there.
And where?
Baldwinsville, where Alex Tuck's from. I have a friend of mine are from there.
Seven and a half minutes left here in the second. They're getting through the second. 2-0 Montreal. They're playing well still. And Buffalo, I don't know if we're going to see a push or whatever, but I haven't seen it yet. I did see a stat where they had a good few minutes more than Montreal in the offensive zone. So that's something Montreal can cut back on for them, if anything.
Oh, good defensive stick
Yep.
again by Lane High. I feel like we say that about 5-10 times a night.
But not just him tonight. Dobson.
Oh, Dobson, Carrier too has been real nice.
I mean, the
his
defense
defensive
has been good.
Yeah, Gooley's been
overall
pretty good tonight too.
Yeah, the defense has been good overall, and you can see it's down to. I haven't seen Jack-Eye out there. They're running 5D.
Oh, good poke by Dobish.
Nah, they scored.
Fuck.
Through traffic. That's not on Dobish. That's just through traffic. Listen, you didn't think it was going to be a shutout, did you?
No.
I mean, I'm not happy they got a goal, but it's not on Dobish. I don't think he saw it.
No, there's a million bodies in front.
Yeah, there were 5 or 6 guys in front of him. Which is what Buffalo's been doing. That's been their game plan. Get bodies in front, put the pucks there, and you don't know what's going to happen, and there you go. Another whatever. There's 3 Habs just standing around there. My God, I mean, you just took away Dobish's eyes. Anyway. What are you going to do? Now they're going to have a little momentum. So this is key right here. Get one back, or at least get out of the period with no more damage. Let's see how the boys handle it.
I will say though too, like the 3 Habs that were in front of the net, because I just the way the wraparound was, I think they all thought it was going just straight like at the net. I didn't think they were going to get behind him, so that's kind of why Samuelson got open. But
yeah, I mean, whatever. It was a mistake. Just as we're saying, the defense has been good, and then they kind of screw up there.
No, I mean it's the puck went where they. I mean, they thought the puck was going that way, and there's just a mass of bodies in front. Happens, man.
Hey, BL, good to see you out there. And you're right. It seemed like the only player not in front of Dobish was, I don't know, the stick boy, he says. This period they've been getting hemmed in a little bit, and they got to stop doing that. You're right, Guru. Kind of need to get the next goal. Habs need to get the next goal. You don't want to let them tie it up.
I agree.
Oh, guys. Caulfield being back to being snake bit. Man. Christ, everybody just standing there.
Well, they all, like I said, they all thought the puck was going right towards the middle, like towards Greenway. But it deflected off something and went back to Samuelson. That's really what happened on that play.
Man, no, I get it. Can't do that again, man. Now we get to being back to being nervous again a little bit about this game. That's playoffs. Game 7. Didn't think it was going to be easy. Commercials, by the way, if you don't see it on your screen. Ugh. Good thing is 2 more minutes, 2.5 minutes since they scored. They haven't scored again. Come on, boys. Let's get one. We've got here 3:40 to go in the second. Let's see. Shots are 18-16 for Montreal. 2-1 Montreal. That's my cat. My cat, he likes to cry.
Little peanut.
Only 2 game 7s in the playoffs so far. Montreal in both of them.
Play by Hudson, get that up the boards.
Almost down to 2.5 minutes to go here in the second. On one screen, 2:10 on the other.
Oh, good play by Slav.
Get it out.
Nice save. Oh, Dobish, 3 in a row.
Yep.
Nice play by Caulfield, too, to get that out.
Yeah.
Dobish.
The hell's the puck? Yeah, what he said, Montreal just trying to get out of this period. Another big save there. Big pile up.
I gotta see that again, man. Hell of a save there by
Yeah,
Dobish.
on his arm. Arm save. Or blocker, one of the two. Yeah, Born to be Happy, you're right. 31 seconds left in this second. All right. Dangerous right here. And 2-1 after 2 periods of play. Phew. All right. Montreal does no worse than give up 1 goal, the only goal of that period. And we'll go to the third, 2-1 Montreal. So first we got second intermission. That was close there. Man, Montreal's got to figure a way to stay out of their zone. They're having trouble getting the puck out again. So hopefully they can turn that around for the third. But phew. Yeah, Guru, they got to do a better job in the third about clearing the puck. Because Buffalo going to come out hard now in the third. Yep. You guys aren't watching, most people, the American feed, but Mark Messier just said Habs are playing prevent defense and it prevents you from winning. They got to stop that shit.
100%.
Yeah, that was close there for the. All right, anyway, intermission. I'm just going to go quickly into the kitchen. I got to get something to munch on. I'm going to go there in a minute, and then I'll come back. Montreal isn't a team that survives like in the days of Price. They're a team that wins by exerting the pressure. Yeah, no, I agree with that. That's why they got to just keep that, keep going for it. I mean, just keep. Don't play prevent defense. That never works. Rarely does, anyway. The longer it goes without the Sabres scoring, the more high-risk chances they're going to take. They're going to have to. But I'd like to see the score sort of be out of reach where they, they're going to have to pull the goalie with 7 or 8 minutes left. Sabres will try to drive the net using their size, says Andre. Size advantage, and push the puck into the goal. Yeah, or at least get a lot of bodies in front. That's what they've been doing, and then firing pucks. And some of them have been going through. Habs are sitting back playing prevent defense. That's what. Well, you're not watching, but Messier on ESPN just said that. Honestly, Dobish looked lost on a few pucks. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if that's not for me. I mean, I thought he's been sharp. Who shit? What do you mean, who shit? I don't know, Paul. Did you?
Mm-hmm.
It's a weird quote. Weird statement. Habs need the next goal. Yeah, I agree with that. Habs will have to make up penalty. I hope I'm wrong. Habs will have a makeup penalty. Yeah, third period. This is where the refs is where I expect them to put their thumb on the scale.
We have a special caller on the line. Hello, Alexander.
Oh, wait a minute. We got to set up.
Gentlemen, how we doing? How's the blood pressure right now?
Okay. I wouldn't take it myself because then I'd get sent to the emergency room. But
I'll be right back. I'll be right back, guys.
Yeah, I tuned into the second half of that second period because Nicole wanted to watch Breaking Bad. So now I'm watching the game right now. And I got to say, you guys needed that period to end bad.
Oh, yeah. No, we were hemmed in. But, yeah, let's regroup in the third. And I'd love to go up 3-1. That would be fantastic. Because
next still to play. This is going to be a very interesting finish, I think.
Oh, yeah.
Me, as an unbiased fan in this, I wouldn't be against overtime hockey, but I would get it why you guys wouldn't want it. Andre, how you doing?
Alex is like, yeah, I'd take the chance of watching my best friend have a heart attack on camera.
Well, I mean, you did it for me last year, a few weeks ago when
yeah.
I had that game 6. Except yours will be even more stressful because it's around later and it's a game 7.
This is true.
What's the confidence level at?
God, I don't even know, man.
Give me a percent. Hey, Habs Guru, how
I mean,
you doing?
I don't want to be overconfident, but I don't know. For me, I'd say maybe 65.
I think that's fair.
Because yeah, I mean, we were. I mean, but Buffalo outplayed us there the last 5 minutes of the period. But I mean, I gotta say, Jacob Dobich has been locked in all night.
Yeah, the one goal he allowed was not his
and
fault at all. It was about a 12-man screen in front of him. There was nothing.
that's what I mean. Like, but other than that, I mean, he's been really good tonight.
Mhm.
So that gives me a lot of confidence. And I mean, again, I think that puck kind of got deflected back towards Samuelson. That's why I think 3 Habs crashed and like collapsed on the net. Thought it was going that way. So I can't 100% say it was totally the defense's fault, but I think too, for the most part, I've liked what I've seen from the defense, just in terms of getting sticks on pucks and just forcing the play to the outside. I think more often than not tonight too, they've done a real good job limiting the space in front of Dobish. Again, obviously the goal went in, but
Yeah. Honestly, if you guys can go back to what you were playing before that little run hit, I think you'll be good. I expect Buffalo to come with a high octane blast, so I wouldn't be surprised if more of the
well, they need to, right? I mean, this is their season. It's period coming up.
Exactly. Hold on one sec. I just gotta send out a message real quick.
How's fancy baseball season going?
I lost a heartbreaker yesterday. I just had my 3-game win streak snapped. I was 0-4, jumped up to 3-4, and then lost a heartbreaker. And this week I'm playing against a dude who decided that he wants to pretty much put his whole season on the line against me and drop 2 of his good players in order to put out a serviceable team. AKA Slogo.
I'm 5-1 right now. I'm actually tied for first, or 6-1 rather. I'm on a 5-game win streak. So is the kid that I'm playing the person I'm tied for first with right now. We're both 6-1, riding 5-game win streaks.
Good news for me is I'm about to get a save because I got to roll this Chapman and they're up 3-1. So he's got a save opportunity coming up.
For what? Baseball?
Yeah, talking a little baseball.
Yeah, nobody asked me how's fantasy baseball going, so
Yeah,
you know,
I'm not sure what
So Rick, I asked Naughty. I'll ask you too. What's your confidence level at right now in a percent?
75.
75. Naughty added at 65. I think that's fair. I'd probably, if I was in you guys' shoes, I'd probably say 60. 60, 65.
Yeah, I mean, those are all right in that ballpark, though.
I think Naughty, you were about right. Maybe 65.
Well, we'll see. I mean, we'll see how it goes. It's hard to tell. Montreal's got to tighten up a few things. Can they? Will they?
It'll be back to the short change in the third. I mean, I think the long change kind of hurt him a bit in the second.
The what?
The long change in the second.
What do you mean the long change?
Like it's the long change in the second.
Again, what do you mean by it? Don't keep saying long change. And I go, what do you mean by that? It's the long change. But what do you mean by it? It's how many times you're going to say it? I'm not going to understand.
Well, no, I just mean basically like guys are just getting caught out there for
longer shifts versus shorter shifts.
Well, okay. So it's all you meant. So you could have said it would be a long shift.
Sorry, I'm tired. Yeah, no, I just think that's with the long change, guys are just getting caught out there and they're getting gassed. I think with the back to the short change in the third, quicker shifts, kind of probably favors Montreal a little bit. But we shall see.
Yeah, I wonder what kind of adjustments they're going to make. And then same for the Sabres. But you got to figure.
I was telling go ahead, Rick. Sorry.
No, it's okay. Go ahead.
I was telling Naughty that I wouldn't be surprised if this period's more in the Habs end because the Sabres are going to play complete desperation hockey right now. So you're going to probably have to lean on Dobish to be just as good as he was those first two periods. Not saying the Habs won't get their chances, but I just expect the Sabres to push defense aside a little more just to go with a high-octane blast.
I get that they're down by a goal, but Montreal should be playing desperate as well. They're only up by one.
Mm-hmm.
They shouldn't be like comfortable in their 1-goal lead. That's for sure.
No, they need to get one, probably two more.
Yeah. That would be great. I just hope it's not, 1 goal. This another 1-goal period, for Buffalo, and then we'll go to overtime. I don't want to see overtime. Hart can't take it, man. But it is what it is. I think Montreal will come out better than in the second, but I also think Sabres, will be a little bit desperate because they're down by one. But they don't have to come and play desperate hockey right away. Like I don't think they're going to take chances like that for probably the first 10 minutes. And then we'll see if they're still down by one, they're going to have to get desperate. But if they play desperate hockey right away, opens them up, maybe Montreal scores a goal that they could prevent by not playing like that. Does that make any sense to anybody? Why does Arber and Kapanen why does dress Arber and Kapanen when he doesn't play them? Because it's seventh game it's the 7th game. You have him there because you have to dress those guys, and there may be situations where he will play Arber. Kapanen's had about 4 minutes. That doesn't surprise me.
I don't blame him for shortening the bench here. You're playing desperation. You're playing like you're not playing. You're trying to get it tomorrow. You play the guys who you feel like have the best chance to get you there. And if you got to limit that third pairing to 1 or 2 shifts for the third period.
No, they're rolling 5 defensemen, so they're just limiting Arber.
Right there.
Yeah. Suzuki looks dog tired. They must all be tired, Brad. Come on. Not just them, but as far as who's played more games, Montreal's played 1 more than them, I think. So
this is where, if you do get past this, Carolina will be such a challenge because they've been resting for 12 days.
Yeah, I agree, but it could be a double-edged sword for them.
Yeah, the rust factor.
You don't know.
Show when they kicked the shit out of us game 1.
Well, you don't know. We'll see. We'll see. Yeah. But they got to get there first. Time.
This game's still a thing.
Yeah, they got to get there first. And for Montreal in that situation, or for Buffalo, You're in that regular rhythm of playing that has an advantage too that could work for them more than the rest for Carolina. So yeah. Um, just over like 2 minutes and 20 seconds to the start of the third. Now it's time to like. I wasn't horribly nervous going in. I was a little bit. Now my nerves are coming out. I can feel it. Like now, my body's feeling nervous.
I know that feeling all too well, my friends.
Oh yeah.
All too well. Oh, nice. I got the save.
It's gonna be tough not to watch my TV over the monitor. I sometimes get quiet when I'm nervous like that with the games. So
I know that feeling too.
I'll apologize in advance if we, for all of us, if we get a bit quiet. Only Alex won't have as much at stake, so he'll be talking. And Alex likes to talk, so it's not a problem.
I can talk for all of us.
Yes. Oh yeah. That's I'm not worried about that. Them's true words, man.
I have enough to say to feed a village.
A minute to the start of the third.
Just listen to Flyer yesterday. I had legit a 15-minute rant at one point.
Oh yeah, I was there. All right. Okay. 20 seconds till they're back for the third. Another shot like that, Bulldog. Let's see how they come out now. Hard to predict. Just too hard to predict how this is going to go. Super important, though, for Montreal. I mean, don't give up a goal. You got to score the next goal. Even when Alex is quiet, he talks over people.
Hey, Cam, fuck you.
Underway over there.
Well, third period's about to begin in my screen. I don't know if it has yet for you guys. Puck drop now.
Well, at least Alex and I are on time.
I'm not gonna give anything away for Rick.
No, friend, you and I are right there. Rick's got the game on the TV in his room too, just in case this feed goes down. That's like 15
I'm
seconds.
pulling an Alex, like when we do. I got the TV. It's 24 seconds ahead, something like that.
Yeah, same. Hey, they're in a whistle right now.
Oh, good play there in the middle. Who was that? Oh, Suzuki.
Suzuki.
No surprise there.
Yeah, that was a little bit of a thread the needle attempt. Hey, Cam, you're fat. You want to laugh, Nordy? Speaking of a bald joke, you were leaving the Black Cow. Was it last night? No, 2 nights ago. It was Saturday night, and we're just walking back because you know how close the Black Cow is to where we live. So,
yeah.
that's a high stick. Power play coming for Buffalo.
Yeah.
But as I was saying, we're walking the Black Cow, and it's me, Chris, Mila, Nicole, and Chris's dad, Tom. And Mila's sitting on Chris's shoulders while we're walking, and she's looking down, laughing at me. And I was like, Mila, what are you laughing at? And she just starts chuckling again. I was like, what's so funny? And she goes, your bald spot. And I'm like, oh my God, I just got cooked by a 5-year-old.
Story of your life. That's funny though.
I can't get mad. It's cute, but it's like, oh, of course, even the 5-year-old's joining on the roast fest. Your self-esteem. The answer is my boner. Oh, good
Nice
save
stop.
by Dobish. That was an underrated one. He had some bodies right by the net.
Watch Gooley here. Watch Gooley. Right here. Look at that play.
That's a great play.
Love that.
Nice, Jakey.
PK did a good job.
That'll do it for the power play. Not much cooking. And maybe one meh opportunity. I think Rick's ahead of both of us. So
Yep.
The feed is he's got his TV on next to his setup. That's 24 seconds ahead, I think. You and I are right on, Fern.
Yeah, I'm at 16-10.
Yeah, you and I are right on.
Man, get out of your zone a little bit, though. Jesus.
Ooh. Oh, jeez. Yeah, Montreal's playing with fire. They got to pick it up in the offensive zone. Buffalo has just controlled this entire period so far.
Yep.
I know they had a power play, but this kind of feels like a reenactment of that Game 7 against the Lightning to a lesser extent. Ooh.
Oh, did he hit the post?
I think
Yeah, he did.
Oh, did it? I looked like it went wide.
No, I heard the ting. That's why I thought he hit the post.
Who heard the tingus
I heard it
pingus?
go ting.
I don't know what just happened there. I hope
3-on-2.
Dobish might be hurt. I don't know what the hell. They're not calling this?
What happened?
Watch.
I haven't seen anything yet that's of notice.
Watch.
Oh! What the hell happened there? How the fuck did that even happen? He did like a cartwheel in midair. Looks like he's all right, thankfully.
I want to see what the hell happened.
I don't know,
He went
just-
fucking flying.
No, he could have a neck problem right there. They show the
Like whiplash,
motion.
kind of, yeah.
yeah. He just took a shot to the head.
Oh, you're right. It did ping Iron Naughty.
I heard the ping. That's why I was like, oh, did he hit the post?
He heard the ting.
Yeah.
Oh, what the fuck was that?
That's a
What was up there,
headshot to the
piece of
goalie.
shit?
Ref is right there,
Let me see.
What?
right there, and he
Oh
goes,
my
"Yeah,
God.
nothing."
What the fuck is that? I'm sorry. Like, that's chicken shit.
Why the ref's right there? Why no call?
Yeah, I get your frustration on that. That was,
Why no call?
I don't know about that one. He kind of went back first into his head. I think you're
Okay,
right.
I
That
told
should
you
have been goalie
third-
interference.
Told you guys, third period, refs are gonna put their
I mean-
thumb on the scale here.
I get it's kind of a bang, but like, I mean, he went right into him and like right into his head
Yep.
after he had the puck. Like, I don't know. Thank God he's okay.
Yeah, that was a little
Do
scary.
we know if he's okay? We don't.
Well, not fully yet, but it looks like he's okay.
Time for Jack Eye. Sheriff time.
Cam says Benson is
No
such
pe-
a
no
little
penalty.
weenie. I hope he loses a testicle.
No fucking
He's
penalty.
still mad about McAvoy friggin' getting pissed and going Paul Bunyan on him.
Covered it. Like there's no need
Yeah,
for that.
I'm with you guys. That should have been a penalty.
There's no need for that whatsoever.
The only argument, and I don't see it. Yeah, he doesn't even get pushed. That should have been a
Oh,
penalty.
he skated right into him. Like there's no need for that.
I'm honestly with you there. I get your frustration on that one.
You hear Ferraro say anything about
Yeah,
that?
get called for a lot less
Nothing.
than that.
Nothing from Ferraro. That should have been a penalty. Why didn't he say that? Fucking all corrupt.
He's got it right there. Like,
Oh,
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, there we go.
Finally.
Just said it.
Finally. And there's a goal. Watch. And they just tied it up. Because there's no fucking penalty.
Did they really just tie it?
Yeah, they just fucking tied it. Goddamn. Oh.
Wow. Yeah, honestly, I'm with you there, Rick. I get your frustration. They fucked that up.
Should have been
Honestly, it's not too often we all agree on something. I agree with you guys there. That was goalie interference.
Fucking league. Get excited there, Ferraro, about a goal that shouldn't have happened. Fuck. Bunch of corrupt fucks. Who was it earlier saying, oh, McCauley's not bad? Yeah, that's Wes McCauley for you. If that's what, if not, that's
that was
Johnny
more.
Bear.
Johnny Bear was the ref that was right in front of it.
Well, then it's a Bear, and that doesn't surprise me either.
No, he sucks.
But I mean, a ref right there.
Oh,
Slap
he hit the
just
post
missed
too?
that. Slap just missed that.
I tell you, if this game gets out of hand at all, or they go ahead like by a bunch, I send Arbor out to destroy Zucker.
I mean, it's still tied.
And I
You
send
can't do anything
somebody
like
to
that
take
now.
out the goalie. And fuck their goalie for the next series. They want to do that shit, we should be doing it back. Anybody got any Valium? I think I need some.
Rick needs a drink.
I don't drink.
Oh. Well, I think it woke Montreal up a little bit because it's starting to get some offensive zone time. Oh, hell of a bid. Oh, there you go, the Habs. I'm going to say this much. You got the edge in net. I trust Dobish more than UPL right now, that's for sure.
They got the refs behind them. That's the biggest advantage you can goddamn well have.
I can't really argue that first call or that last missed call, though. That's an underrated save by Dobish.
Oh my god, is my shit gonna crash again? Fuck.
Well,
No, good.
that now Montreal may have just got away with one there.
Good. Let them get away with more than one. Fuckers.
All right, Habs need to regroup here.
Not just the Sabres there, Mark. It's also the refs. Refs are cheating.
Buffalo fans were holding their dicks there.
Buffalo's a Cinderella team, and they want Buffalo to make it. How much you want to bet that's what's going on? And they scored. No goal, I hope. I have no idea. Buffalo scored or didn't score? I think it's no goal.
No, that's a late whistle. I don't know. They waved it off. Well, I'm going to tell you one thing now, Rick. I think that should be even because that was a quick whistle. Wow. You guys got away with one there. Because that puck was loose. Let's see this on replay.
So we got away with one because they gave the Sabres a tying goal. I don't think we got away with anything.
Oh, that puck was loose. Although he did poke it with the puck under him, too. They got to show a camera view under his legs. That's... excuse me.
Well, where'd Mac go?
Oh, I think his internet crapped a bit. He said he was having internet issues not too long ago.
I can't tell if it was a late whistle or a quick whistle or whatever because I can't hear over on that.
They got to show a camera view where the net is under his legs and to see if the puck was actually held because he poked under his legs. That's the question. Was the puck loose from under the goalie?
I'm in commercial.
If the puck was loose, then that was the Montreal got away with one. If it was held, then that was the right call blowing that dead. You don't know, Cam. We got to see a camera view of it. You might be right, but you got to see an under the legs camera.
I saw it from behind. The puck was in his pads. No goal. They faced off.
I got a picture of Zen right now, so I can't even tell. Let's see. All right, now I'm going to see a video of this. Hold on.
To say we got away with something with one. Well, after
show under the goalie. There's no way to determine it.
We got away with nothing after what they did. Fuck.
We know the whistle went off before the puck went in, so obviously it's not going to count. You can't review it, but that's why I say I wish they could show a camera view under the goalie to see if it was the right time to call the whistle or not. That's all. If the ref screwed up or if he made the right call.
Come on, somebody on our team.
Yo, that dude's hair is wild. You didn't see shit, Cam, because they didn't show the camera view. They
They did.
showed the goalie. I mean, they showed an
On my
overhead camera
TV,
of the goalie.
on my TV, they showed it from behind.
You saw like under the legs of the goalie.
Yep.
Was the puck loose?
Nope.
All right, then I'll take your word for it. Then it was the right call if that's the case. Because they didn't show it on TNT.
TNT has different camera angles. I kept telling Matt all series that they didn't show everything.
ESPN, not TNT.
Or whatever. Your American feed doesn't have the same thing I see all the time.
I know it doesn't matter, Cam. That's not the point I'm making. I'm saying if it was the correct call or not. Obviously, that you can't review it if they blow the whistle dead. The play's dead. That's all I said. I wanted to see if it was under him or not, if it was the correct call to make at the time. That's all.
Right.
All right, let's see. Ooh. No. They're talking about the overhead. We're talking about the under camera. They didn't have that, though. But I will take Rick at his word because he said he saw it from the under camera. He said it was free.
From behind the net.
No, Cam plus Alex is Alex, Buddy, and Cam in a sin bin.
8 minutes left in the third.
Oh, what a save, Dobish. That was a big one.
Oh, man. This is not how I was hoping it would be in the third. Nail biting time, but it freaking well is. Come on.
No, they've had under cameras that they show up before. It doesn't matter. So I win. Oh, good shot there, but a good save by UPL. I'll give you a tongue lashing. Greenway just threw his entire body at Hudson. Jesus. Yep.
Oh.
That thing went wide. That was a nice shift from Demidov. Played the ball and then got a stick on it.
All right, on my screen, there's 6:16 to go in the third, tied up at 2.
Same. For now.
Yeah, I'm underway already. Come on.
I'm back.
Take a shit. Dobish, another big save.
Yep. Yeah. 5 minutes. 5 minutes away from overtime. Nerves, baby, nerves. Man, I hope it
Burn, baby, burn.
I want to say I hope it doesn't go to overtime, but man, I hope it doesn't end because we don't win.
It feels like this game's destined for OT.
It kind of feels like it. Go to overtime, and while in the intermission, they'll be thinking, okay, how can we make sure Buffalo wins? How can we do that? Fuck. I hate refs. I hate refs.
Yeah, I mean, look, they also really shouldn't continue to kind of play that prevent defense, but there's no reason
I get
there should be
it.
a penalty.
But that should have been a penalty.
Yeah.
And maybe even an attempt to injure. A headshot. It's a headshot. Should have been a penalty, though. That's all I'm saying. And that way, that second goal of theirs wouldn't have happened. Game very different.
Ooh. Darlene Stigwit Kablooey. Oh, that thing popped up.
Oh, I didn't realize the puck got deflected towards the camera there.
Yeah. Well, I'll tell you one thing. It's swallowing the whistles now. I've seen one that could have went either way on these. Good. Let them play now. I watched this game and I say to myself, guys, back when we had our draft episode 2 years ago, Why the fuck did we draft Chet Luchenko?
Oh, you got a good jam?
Because Costas Hellenius was right.
I told you even in the draft when your pick was coming up, I go, you got to go Hellenis here.
I said Hellenius or Iserman at the time. And then we went in Jet Luchenko. You go, Jet Luchenko. And I just scream, who the fuck is that? And then Naughty goes, I think Fern just jumped out his balcony window. I watched it a couple days ago. Yes, I saw when Hellenius had a good game. And I just went looking back to that and I'm like, what could have been?
3 minutes left. 3:01 left in the third. Shots are 33-20 for Buffalo. 2-2. I'm tired of listening to Ferraro, if you know, fucker.
Wow. I said this, swallowing the whistles both ways now. What the fuck kind of path was that by Greenway? Well, that's an unfortunate bounce. Well, I'll say this, gentlemen. If the trends continue to be the same, the team that usually outplays the opposition in these tie games and crucial games doesn't seem like they get the OT winner. So let's see what happens.
$50 seconds. Huzu, when I was young, there were actually some good refs. Now there's not one of them that's good. Not a one. Going to overtime. Overtime.
Game 7 OT.
Fuck.
Doesn't get much better than that.
It doesn't get much better than that, and it also doesn't get much worse. Fuck.
Double-edged sword, my friend.
It is, man. It is. Oh, my God. I was never really young. No, I was born at 20. Cosmic, anything's possible in OT anyway. So. Mark, I agree. Shouldn't have gone to OT. Although, listen, we don't know that either. It's just that it shouldn't have been the way it was. Does that mean, because then that would change the game, and then we don't know after. Still could have gone to OT, but they shouldn't have had that second goal the way it was. Unless it was a shorty, which could have happened as well. We don't know any of that. But the refs definitely put their thumb on the scale, gave the Sabres a goal. And here we are. Mark, without a doubt, the second goal was robbery. I'm not denying that. I'm just saying that even if that wasn't there, it doesn't mean that they wouldn't have tied it up. That's all I'm saying. But more than likely, or a better chance that they didn't, if that, But anyway, listen, it is what it is. We got overtime, and nothing can change that right now.
Nordy, Brock Lesnar just returned. I thought he was retired. I guess not.
It's like Game 7 of Game 7. Explain that one. It's got to be quick in OT, says Guru. Get her done.
Bucci overtime challenge, boys.
Get her done.
I got to do one from each team.
Cole has to click here soon, don't you? Yeah, you got to think. You got to hope. What were you going to say, Alex?
Bucci overtime challenge, boys. If I got to pick one from each team, I'm going to be boring and go the captains. Thompson, Suzuki.
Thompson's not the captain.
Oh, yeah, Darlene's the captain. I'm sorry. Well, the head honcho forwards, I should say. I had a brain fart.
Do Habs deserve this game? I don't care if they deserve this game, Randy. I want this game. I don't care about this. Nothing about deserve matters here at this point, especially after what the refs did. There's nothing about deserve. I want to win on a bad call by the refs so the Buffalo fans know what it feels like to lose by cheating. I don't care how they win. I just want them to win. Guru says Caulfield with the goal in OT. Randy, only way Habs score if they play offense, not only when a Buffalo ties it.
Mark, I'm not a Sabres fan. You realize that, right?
I don't think they're going to be playing prevent defense in OT. I hope not.
I'm an unbiased Flyers
the captain
fan.
of his own team. That is so Buffalo. Oh, yeah. Alex is a Flyers fan.
Yeah, I have no rooting interest in this. I'm trying to be right down the middle and unbiased.
Play to win, not prevent defense. Play to win. They got to play to win. It's OT. Yeah, they got to get bodies in front of the goalies. They haven't been doing it all game, so I don't know if they're going to do that, but they got to do that. They are at it this far. It comes down to one more goal. But same for both teams. So doesn't make me feel better. I'll say this before the OT. If the Habs lose here tonight, I'm still really proud of this team.
Oh, yeah.
Awesome job. Farther than you could have thought they would have gone at the start of the season. So no hating on them. I'm not going to be whatever. I'm not going to be screaming and yelling at them. Going to be disappointed. But I think the team did fantastic this season and bodes really well for the future.
Randy says, how does Alex feel about Martone playing with Crosby in the Worlds? I don't care. That's awesome. I'm I want him to play with good line mates, help elevate his confidence a little more, and maybe show the Flyers that they need to get him a real 1C or top end center to play with.
There, you're gonna like Mark after the next.
Yeah,
comment.
I saw that comment. Yeah, listen, I am 100% with you. I am not a Rick Tocchet guy. I'm not gonna say he was a complete failure because they got to the second round. But if it was up to me, even with that, I'd still rather have picked someone else. Not a Rick Tocchet guy at all. So, no argument from me.
Randy and JFed, yeah. I mean, if we lose, it's going to be very disappointing. But I mean, I'm not going to hate on any of the players. They're still in a rebuild. Not bad, better than Detroit and Ottawa. I mean, I don't know if you could say they're still in a rebuild. To kind of getting to the second round of the playoffs.
You're in the next phase.
Yeah. It's kind of.
We're more in a rebuild than you are still. This is our first year in the playoffs. Well, at least with this core, I should say.
No, exactly there, Mark. I mean, it's the refs are. I'm glad I'm not in the States and own guns because that you know what I mean. That's what they make you want to do. But it's the refs. It's not the other team. Even though Buffalo's dirty as fuck. But whatever. I'm not going to hate on our players if they do lose. They had a fantastic year. I'm not gonna. Just gonna be disappointed. Gonna be angry at the refs, angry at the league. Yeah, as like Randy said, rebuild is done. Now they're in, and Alex said it, they're in the next phase. They're going to be looking for a second line center, I think, next off season.
Oh yeah, no, I think that's the big need right now.
And
for sure,
I kind of think
there's a long list for teams looking for that.
Yeah, but I think there's not a long list of teams that have what Montreal has in order to try to get that. What's money and draft capital. They got everything they need. Yeah, okay, but I said there's not a long list.
I know.
So I expect Hughes to try to make a big splash in that regard.
It's going to be a fun offseason no matter what. What is my opinion on Michkov? Love the kid. He had a rough year. I'm not going to say he was good in the playoffs, but he wasn't. But I think it was more on Rick Tocchet's usage of him than anything he did because he trained his ass off during the Olympic break, came back, and was their best forward with less than 15 minutes of ice time a game. And I liked how much the veterans stood behind him during the closing interviews. Konechny, Sanheim, and Couturier did nothing but hype the kid up. Even Tocchet did to a degree, but his dumb ass is the reason why we even got to this position because of his fucking love fest with the Chiclet boys. But Michkov isn't free of fault. He acknowledged it back in December. He didn't train the right way. I don't know if he didn't train well enough or if he had an ankle injury. There was an incident in Dubai where he got in a car accident that may have caused that. I don't know. But whole issue is did not come into camp in the best quote-unquote shape. But he came back in much better shape after the Olympics and was their best forward. I still believe in the kid. I still believe he has the potential to be a future 100-point player, but he's going to need an incredible offseason. That I agree with. And
Cosmic, what do you mean by we have an $8 million player eating popcorn?
Line A.
It says it right. I can read, but I mean, what do you mean? Like, what do you expect Line A to be doing? He's still on the injury list.
You guys are getting rid of him after this year anyway.
Well, that's besides that. But yeah. I'm curious what he means by like Line A is still not cleared to play. So, because if he was, they'd have him a healthy scratch. But he's on the injured list still. So, no, we don't have an $8 million player eating popcorn that's not injured.
I don't wish that Talkin wouldn't be mean to him. I wish he would treat him like every other player on this team. I'll give a quick 30-second example. When Michkov was struggling in the playoffs and some of the other rookies were, the other guys like Denver Barkey and Alex Bump had opportunities to move up in the lineup to get better ice time and play better line mates with the top six. Michkov was completely stapled to that third right wing second power play unit. And he was seeing less than 12 minutes of ice time a game. Not many people are going to succeed with that. So I think it would. I can't stand Rick Tocchet because he just is not the right guy for him. And we went over it on our podcast to add a little bit more to it. That to be a cup contender in the league. There's a guy on Twitter named Suitable Elias that had a great 3-step breakdown for this, and I think it's perfect. First, you're bad. Then you're fun, then you're good. Rick Tocchet thinks you can go from bad to good and skip the fun. By that, I mean work on your offensive intangibles where you have the ability to let these guys develop offensively and then work on the defensive structure when they have the confidence in their offensive game being developed. But no, that's why I can't stand Rick Tocchet. I can go on, but this is Rick and Naughty Show. I don't want to turn this into a Flyers pod.
Thank you for that. Let's see. Line A would be hurt. Line A is hurt. So, what's that name there? What the hell? LeBlanc? Slap looks like he would rather be in Switzerland. Why Switzerland? That's payroll we can sign. We were talking about rebuild, but he's a UFA. Friday's gone. He's money. He's off the books. What are you talking about? Matter of fact, it's like officially gone because they don't play. They don't get paid for the playoffs. So Laine's contract off our books. We're not signing him. He's somebody else's problem. Got about 4.5 minutes till overtime.
Oops. And yes, Andre, I agree. He does need to work. He needs to work on his stamina more than anything. He does need to put some weight on because he had some issues in some board battles. So I agree with that. He needs to work on the right type of weight. But he needs to work on his stamina and his skating more than anything. No, thank you, Habs Guru. I'll respectfully decline. We have enough wingers.
Okay, given the scarcity of good UFAs, do you think any team will make a crazy big offer to any RFAs and pay the compensation? You're talking about an offer sheet?
No. I'll answer that question. No, because we hear it every year and nothing fucking happens. Because the prices are ridiculous. No.
Yeah, I would. I don't think so. And again, you never know. And we don't know how many are actually offered to players but not signed. So, but I don't expect it because Alex is right. You hear talk about it and rarely happens. They're coming out. They're coming out.
Realistically, I think there will be a few decent trades. I'll say that.
Who is hoping Monsieur Jean Beliveau can hear him, says, don't let corruption be our downfall. Yeah, I don't know. Hopefully the hockey gods can step in. Joe, getting next goal is crucial, don't you think? I hope they don't. Yeah, I mean, they need the next goal. I mean, both teams, right? That's just how it is. Okay, but Cosmic, I don't know if you were complaining that Line A wasn't being used or what. Yeah, of course. They're going to have his money off the books. It's off the books now, ready for next for off season. There's not a lot on the UFA market. No, it's going to be trading. Andre, very good guess. I think I agree with that. He says his guess is next goal wins the series. They're underway. Over here.
This is going to be chaotic.
Oh, boy.
Good luck with your blood pressure, gentlemen.
I'm just trying to think calm thoughts.
Yeah, me too.
Oh, big save, Dobish, right off the bat.
Oh, yeah.
Curious to see what the injury list for everyone is when this game ends, for whatever team loses.
I wish I was you right now, Cam.
Oh, Andre, it was great. Andre, I was like a fucking Mexican jumping bean. I was as happy as a pig in shit.
Oh, you God.
Slash behind the net. Oh, there's a rush to Buffalo. You fall down. Oh, that was just wide.
Oh boy.
Out the zone it goes. Matheson. Feel like I haven't heard Matheson's name in quite some time. That's a nice one. That's a nice one.
I gotta say, I like the energy the Habs have had to start overtime.
They're playing better. I mean, you couldn't play much worse prior, so they are playing better. Suzuki's up to 27 and a half minutes. Jeez. Uh-oh, turnover. Ah, they may need to look at that if this turns into something. That may have been offside. Oh, there's a whistle anyway, so it don't matter.
Just over 5 minutes in.
I'll hold it up.
I don't know, want to talk directly to my heart and ask. I can't feel it. Maybe that's a good thing.
Three on two, maybe. Oh, that just went wide. Oh, that just went high. And that is a clear for the Sabres. 2-on-1. Oh, he couldn't get the shot off. Oh, the puck is loose.
We had two fucking posts, man.
Oh, what a clusterfuck that was. Dobish, big stop again.
Alex, you're ahead of me by a couple seconds.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'll do the same favor you did for me. Let me know when the puck drops, and I'll stop. All right, puck is drop. Yeah, just say when it drops, and I don't want to be ahead of you.
I don't know how I fell that far behind. What the fuck?
Just dropped. Let me know when it drops for you.
Just dropped.
All right. 13:48 I'm at.
Yeah, we're good.
All right. Pokey dokey do. Out the zone. Now, this is nice speed on the other end of this. And blocked by Suzuki. He's got to be close to 30 minutes now.
Oh, man. This is really intense, man.
Mm.
It's been pretty back and forth in this OT. How did your asshole clinch, Cam? You mean clinch? Can't clinch an asshole. It's not competing for anything. I know what he meant, but I'm going to give him shit anyway.
Hmm?
No, Cam just said my asshole is clinched. And I said, you mean clenched?
Mm.
And I know what he meant, but I'm giving him shit anyway. Chama wide. Oh,
Oh!
Sabres could take a sigh of relief there.
That would have been hilarious.
It's going to be one of those triple overtime games, ain't it?
God, I hope not.
Nobody's calling out of work tomorrow. Nah, it'll end in this OT. That's my prediction. It would be funny. Oh, UPL fall down. Oh, that one wide. Who is going to be the hero? Benson on his knees. Oof. What the fuck was that? Oh, that just went wide. Who's that, Demidov?
Mm.
Oh, my God. Oh, they're going to scrape the ice. Yeah, it is good. to
Why
get
are
a
they
breather.
scraping the ice? It's icing.
Good. We need a breather. Yeah. Wind it up again. Uh, 9:08 left in the OT.
That was a nice, easy one. Right in the breadbasket. You guys better buy Dobish T-bone steak if they pull this off.
You're kidding.
Yeah! Yeah!
Well,
Yeah! You know what? Yeah!
well, based off that, I think the game's over.
I don't know who got the goal, but we got it.
I'll call it. Ready? I'll do the play-by-play. It's Darlene with it.
Yeah!
Out of the zone. Oh, it's a good play there. Habs are going to have a rush up the other end. Carrier.
That's
Hold on.
Carrier.
Yeah!
New hook wins
New hook! New hook!
I thought that was Carrier. Either way, good shit, boys.
Yes, sir!
I don't think I've ever heard Rick yell that loud before. Good shit, boys.
Fuck.
We'll see how you do against Carolina now.
You know what? Just them getting to the Final Four, that's a win for me. Hey, Lou, yes!
Congrats, gentlemen.
Thank you. I didn't do anything.
Thank you, sir.
Well, I'll give you your props. I mean, you already did it for me when we did
Nice.
Pittsburgh, so it's only fair.
Nice. Yes, sir. All right, so round 3 starts Thursday night. I don't know the time because when I last saw it was
7:30, I believe.
7:30.
I believe is what I saw.
Yeah, it'll be the only game that night. So, yeah.
Yeah, we won. New hook. Scored the OT winner, baby.
Thank you, Paul. Thank you, Paul. Appreciate that, buddy. Awesome. Yes, sir.
Gentlemen, have a sensu beam.
A sense of what is that?
Sensu beams.
And what does it do?
It's a Dragon Ball Z reference. They heal your stamina.
Oh, that might go. That they might give that to They're gonna give it to Jake Evans.
I don't know. I don't care who they give it to.
I don't give a shit either. We won.
We swept the Hurricanes in the regular season. Let's hope that has something that helps. This is the second best day ever. Yes, Mark. I mean, I've been through this many times, but it's been a long time. And that even, well, in 21 was pretty good too. Stressfully delicious, yes.
Alex Newhook, back-to-back Game 7 clinchers.
Oh, did he get the one against Tampa as well? I did not know that. Disappointing night, eh, Ray Ferraro? Fuck you then. Just joking. Awesome. I'm taking my headphones off. Yes, sir. Yes, we can celebrate. Ah, man, I was so worried there. My heart was going every time they came down the ice, took a shot. And even if the Habs took a shot, my heart was going, man. Oh, my God. We move on. I wasn't ready for this to be over yet. I'm not ready. Awesome. All right, so Thursday night. Where are we now? Yeah, Thursday night. I can mark down game. In the age of Batman, pet project, Florida teams, we rarely see a beautiful moment of justice.
Newhook 6 goals this series, man. He's having and he was really good in the first round too. He's having a hell of a postseason.
And Justice it was after that.
Oh, I know. Seriously, imagine we lose this game after that fucking bullshit.
Yeah, that's
fucking Jacob Dolbish gets hit in the head, could have fucking got seriously injured. No call.
All right, gentlemen, I'm going to take off. Enjoy your win.
Have a good one, Alex. Thanks for joining us. If I were on the Habs, I'd skate by the refs, and do that to them as they skate by. Because they tried. You tried, refs, but you didn't succeed. Mr. Game 7. Seems like it, eh? Newhook, that's going to be his new name. His new nickname, Mr. Game 7. Have a good one, Andre. What about size difference when Cole shook Thompson's hand? Yeah, really, eh? Now look at the NHL. Find the Sabres player who ran Dobie. You think so? Probably not. Freddie Anderson has got a little lion in him going hot and cold at times. Yeah, and he's been great for the first two. I kind of am thinking the same. Maybe Anderson doesn't have such a great series. If that happens, Montreal's got a really good chance. As we swept them in the regular season, we can beat them. But will they? I mean, that's, yeah, we'll see. But we're there. We're in the Final Four. I mean, any of us going into the season, even if you thought, well, they'll make the playoffs, did you think they'd make the Final Four? No, come on. None of us did. Cosmic, I swear, it's what it was. I thought I was going to need life support. Dobish hasn't lost after a loss in the playoffs. Well, exactly. The team hasn't lost. After they lose, they win the next game. Now, I wouldn't be surprised if Carolina beats us in game 1, kind of like Buffalo did in game 1 here, where it's a different style of team and everything. So they got to adjust. They probably might have to adjust with a loss in game 1. So like, don't be disappointed. I'm kind of expecting that. Final 2 will be even better. We would have called this. Who would have called this a few seasons? No, a few seasons ago. No, we could only hope by now that they were going to make the playoffs. Even this year, year 4 of the rebuild, not really, right? Except especially if we hadn't made it last year, there's no way even this season we would have thought that they might. But to go to the Final Four. So, yeah, like when I say I'm serious, if they lose to Carolina, I'm still really happy with this team, happy with the season. It might be slightly disappointing, but at that point,
you're in the East Final at this point.
Think.
Like, how can you not be proud of this? Right. Especially after this series where there were times where it was like, they might be running out of steam. Like we all we felt that. I mean, let's not
Yeah,
kid
of
ourselves.
course.
But again,
They
they
dig deep.
don't give up. And I thought, I said at the beginning of OT, I like the energy they came out with. Definitely looked much better, and just took a hell of a shot from Alex Newhook to win the game there. And you know, again, props to Jakub Dobeš. You know, I think he, for me anyway, especially tonight, should the Habs be fortunate enough to win the cup this year, I think he's got the contract locked up. As good as Hudson's been, and he's been probably our second best player. Like the way Dobeš played net tonight, I don't know how.
Winner. Yeah,
like 100%.
Yeah, I mean, this is crazy. This is crazy.
Also, good news, Rick. Neither Rick or I had a heart attack and croaked on camera in overtime, so that's
because that
it was getting close.
Gonna happen.
Oh my god! I could hear my heart go boom, 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 boom. I'm like, I'm gonna have a heart attack.
And we're only halfway through. Imagine if they do go all the way, like that. How crazy those games! That's gonna get even worse.
I know. I'm also stoked because we'll be introducing a new member to the Talking Habs family Saturday night.
Oh, you getting
Saturday, yeah.
Nice.
Gonna be picking her up, yeah.
Nice. You want to well, Saturday night you'll tell them what you mean.
Yeah.
Carolina has been hot so far, but what are they thinking with the Habs series win and that we swept them during the regular season? Can't tell me that that's not something that registers with them. Right? Can't tell me that. So yeah, I think I don't see this series with Carolina the way a lot of non-Hab fans see it, where like we got no chance. Like Alex would say, we got no chance. But I don't think that's the case. I'm not saying that we're going to beat them for sure, but I think we've got a shot. If we hadn't swept them, maybe I wouldn't be thinking that the way Carolina is playing. But the fact that we did, there's something there, and that might carry over into the playoffs. You know, and despite how well Carolina's playing, maybe Montreal is that team that takes them down. Anyway, we'll see what happens. I'm just glad we made it there. I'm glad I'm not calling it a season, and thanking you all for what a great season, and thank you guys for being. I'm glad it's not tonight. That it's not over. Hopefully, the whole first line will find their games.
Shit is muted.
Yeah, no, the whole first line, everybody. Suzuki's got more points. I'm not sure how the points are, but the whole first line needs to wake up a little bit more. Yeah.
Well, 100%. 100%. I mean, if there's one thing that really needs to get going, it's that. I think we're finally seeing Demidov get going, which is fantastic.
Yeah.
But I think for me, Dobeš, Hudson, Newhook, those three guys have been our best players in the playoffs so far.
Oh yeah, yeah.
You know, and I think it's fair to, you know, you can throw in, you know, I think more often than not, I think Carrier's also been very underratedly good these playoffs. Really happy with him, and Jake Evans too. I thought Jake Evans has been really, really good.
Yeah,
especially defensively, and in the faceoff. His faceoff numbers, I think, are ridiculous in the playoffs right now.
Let's face it. I mean, you don't get to the Eastern Conference Final or Western without playing really well. Like you don't get there without a lot of guys on your team.
Well, you got to dig deep too. I mean, a lot of resolve after blowing that 2-goal lead again to come out and win this thing in overtime. You know, looked scary into the third there, but I think, you know, they really kind of looked at themselves in the mirror going into overtime and said, you know, we're better than this. We can win this game.
Yep.
Sure, like I said, I thought they came out overtime with much better energy. I thought they were playing better. Stopped going back and forth a little bit, and you know, Newhook found the back of the net. That's what happens in overtime. But you know, honestly, congratulations to Buffalo too. You know, I do think this matchup is going to be a matchup probably going forward. I just think the Sabres and the Canadiens going forward, the future of the Atlantic Division. Yeah. I mean, it's going to be these two teams battling it out up top.
Oh yeah,
I mean, without a doubt. So and a hell of a season for them as well. Like I don't want to take anything away from them.
For sure.
Fuck Zucker for running Jakub Dobeš.
I didn't realize
I hate Buffalo. That. But Buffalo, congrats, great season.
Yeah, just wish it'd be less dirty.
Yeah.
Guru, you got that right too. Depth has as much what's the word I'm looking is as much of a reason as any other reason that the Habs got to the Eastern Conference Finals. If not for the depth, we don't get past the first round. Cosmic says, I was in full agreement in what you said earlier about if we lost tonight, you'd be satisfied where we are at. So we're playing with house money now for sure. Yeah, I think that's right. Because I fully thought they would. I fully thought they would get to the second round. I didn't know that if they would win or not. Like in my own head, not making predictions or anything. So yeah, I'm happy that they took the second round to the seventh game. If they lost there, you still have to be pleased. But hey, they gave us a little bit more. So I hope they make it to the final. But right now we got to look at one game at a time with Carolina. I mean, that's all they have to look at, right? And I don't think they're going to be looking ahead of themselves or anything. But I'm so excited. I don't even know what the hell I'm saying at this point. I'm really excited that they won this game.
Oh yeah,
This is amazing.
Fun fact, too, the Canadiens are the youngest team to advance to the conference final. It's the 1993 Montreal Canadiens.
They're the youngest team since then?
Yep.
Isn't that apropos? That's pretty apropos. See y'all for game one in Carolina. Awesome, Paul. Thursday night, man. Hey, Mary Jo. 8 p.m. start Thursday. Is it 8? We don't know for sure. 7:30, I think I heard. And if it's like tonight, because it's the only game on Thursday, it's probably a 7:30 start. Have a good night there, Huzu. All right, I think we're gonna take off too because I got to eat, and Anyways, we'll be back at this on Thursday. I will be for members. I've got the review tomorrow. Members only live on Wednesday, and then I may have I don't know. I'm starting to think about videos for the summer and stuff, so those will start coming out. Regular videos, not just for members only. And that's it. Have a great night. Thanks for being here. Can't thank you enough for joining us for this experience. And go Habs, go. So happy they won. And that's it. I'm going to stop gushing here. And just give a thumbs up on your way out. If you're new to the channel, give a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button. And we'll see you on Thursday. So ciao, everybody.
Later, Pete.